And Orlando starts out with the ball. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Gasol out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Green. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Shaq with the bucket.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Pass to Leonard. All alone. And Shaq pulls it down. Anderson against Green. Anderson passes to Hardaway. Now, here's Scott. The 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Lowry kicks to Gasol. Siakam passes to Lowry. Off target from three-point range. And it's Anderson with the ball for Orlando. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Shaq. With the fadeaway. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Leonard the pass to Gasol. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard. There's the 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Shaq is screen on Lowry. Hardaway for 3. Penny and Shaq connect.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Outside Leonard. Back to Lowry. Pass to Gasol. And it's Orlando with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Scott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Magic shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Scott taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he ends up missing both free throws. And the Raptors off to a slow start. Looking for the first basket of the game. Siakam, the bounce pass. Here's Gasol. Here's Green. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Hardaway. Anderson buries it from deep.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Gasol. Hardaway against Lowry. Gasol, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Lowry. 5 on the clock. A deep 3 from Leonard. The rebound by Grant. Magic leading by 7. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier, I spoke with the Magic head coach. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Shaq is screen on Lowry. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Lowry with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Tries it from 9. And it's Gasol getting it to go. Gasol's got his second bucket of the night.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Hardaway passes to O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Gasol. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 6 points for Marc Gasol. Outside Hardaway. O'Neal inside. Defended by Gasol. The shot's good from Shaq. O'Neal's got 8 points. Raptors trail by 5. Now Lowry. Nothing on the board. Outside Leonard. No good with the triple.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now, here's Scott. Hardaway for 3. Green with the rebound. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. And Siakam has it in the corner. For the 3. Offensive rebound outside for Lowry. Green passes to Leonard. Goes back up. And that's collected by Grant.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
O'Neal finds Hardaway. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And Gasol sends it back. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Orlando Magic, leading by 5. Hardaway against Siakam. And Hardaway gets it to go.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here's Leonard. No scoring in this one. Inside, here's Gasol. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Shaq. Locked loose and stolen by Leonard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Turner's checked in for the Magic. Shaw comes in for Hardaway, and then for Toronto. Powell comes in for Danny Green, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And that one falls for Marc Gasol.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Here is Shaw. Outside, Scott. Here's Shaq. Nails the baby hook. O'Neal's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
VanVleet deciding where to go with it. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet.
This is an evolving part of Siakam's game. Everyone wants to see him get more confidence at the arc.
Turner with a screen on VanVleet. Pass to O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here is Siakam. Gasol setting the pick for Siakam. Orlando making some changes. Rollins checked in for Shaq. Royal comes in for Scott. And Armstrong subbed in for Anderson. And then for Toronto, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. Eric Moreland comes in for Pascal Siakam. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Leonard. Now here's VanVleet. Still without a basket. Moreland kicks to Powell. 6 to shoot. Anunoby in the corner. Offline with his three.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Armstrong passes to Shaw. From outside, off the mark.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Shaw. Here's Armstrong. To the wing on the left. Here is Shaw. Guarded by Powell. Charity stripe shot. Shaw, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Ibaka with a screen on Armstrong. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Shaw. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Ibaka. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Mostly a dunker early in his career, Ibaka has moved his game further out to the perimeter, which has dropped his percentages but raised his value as a floor spacing big.
Here is Shaw. Scoreless thus far. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Powell.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Anunoby passes to Powell. Van Vliet against Armstrong. Pass to Moreland. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here is Shaw. They need this one. Now here's Turner, and the layup's good off the glass. Turner's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Anunoby. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Powell. It's tipped. Here is Shaw. Here's Royal. Guarded by Powell. 2 on the clock. That shot misses. Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for the Magic. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Lowry out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Shaw. And they pick up 2. Shaw has got his first points of the game.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Anunoby with it. Evans picks him up. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Shaw. It's Evans on the wing. On the wing, Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Turner. A beautiful pass. Penny to set it up.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Ibaka outside. And the 3 ball is good. Ibaka's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, watching Ibaka, he possesses good form and just solid range on his shot.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Driving in. Puts one up from 19. Ibaka, no luck. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Hardaway. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now here's Powell. Still scoreless. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Now into the lineup for Orlando. Number 0, Anthony Davis.
Orlando with the ball. Down low. Here's Shaw. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. When he needs to, Ibaka can elevate. Don't doubt this man's explosiveness.
To the paint. Here's Avent. Ibaka with some nice D.
Man, you look spooked going up for that, man. You got to go up with a little bit more confidence. You got to say it with your chest.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Crafty with the ball. Lowry calls for the pick and roll to open something up for his team.
Outside Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. The Magic making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Leonard, he's checked in for Toronto. On the inbound. Bank shot. No good. The Raptors with the lead. Looks for Lowry. Gets it to him. Van Vliet against Hardaway. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Ibaka's got 11 points.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Here is Shaw. Inside. Out to Hardaway. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Thursday, they'll head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for their matchup with Detroit, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
Now here's Leonard. Still yet to score. Open shot, Ibaka. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
O'Neal on the wing, defended by Ibaka. He gets that one. 14 points for him.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Here's Leonard, and another basket for Toronto.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The Magic trail by 6. To the middle. It's stolen by Ibaka. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Powell, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And some changes here for the Raptors. Gasol comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Powell. Lowry against Hardaway. Right wing. From about 16, Anderson's shot is off. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Siakam kicks to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you.
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
On the wing, Hardaway. Over Lowry. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
On the wing, Hardaway. Over Lowry. And it's Hardaway again missing.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Leonard. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Shaw's checked in for Hardaway. And Toronto also making a switch. Green's checked in.
Post up, Jack. Post up.
O'Neal passes to Scott. Here is Shaw. Shot clock at 5. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Nobody near Leonard. And again, Toronto no luck.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Anderson passes to Shaw. Shaq down low. He's up against Gasol. Was shot by Shaq. No good. Raptors leading by 14. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here is Shaw. Pass to Shaq. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Gasol's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Outside Gasol. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 16. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Shaw has got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Over in the corner, Gasol. Van Vliet outside. Back to Gasol. Ripped away by Shaq. Here is Shaw. He has 6. O'Neal a screen on Van Vliet. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Now Gasol. Defended by Shaq. And the shot goes in. 11 points in the game.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Please give us always delivering outstanding entertainment. One more time, let's hear it for the
Raptors on defense. Here is Shaw. O'Neal a screen on Van Vliet. A three-pointer is right on target. Shaw has got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Too reckless with the ball. He's hurting his teammates with these mistakes.
The Magic trail by 13. Pass to Anderson. Lets it go with a 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's Leonard from 3. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Anderson passes to Shaw.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Armstrong's checked in for Orlando.
For Orlando, number 10, Darryl Armstrong.
Van Vliet against Armstrong. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. And again, Toronto no up.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Back to Anderson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
What I like most about Anderson is his versatility. This is a guy that does a little bit of everything for this team.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Anderson. Raptors leading by 11. Van Vliet outside. From deep, Green. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Green's got 5 points so far.
That was a nice pass by Siakam, showing off his point forward skills.
Armstrong passes to Scott. Now here's Anderson, guarded by Green. Anderson wide open. Green with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Gasol. And here is Van Vliet. Right side, Leonard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Leonard's got 11 points in the quarter. And so it's Toronto with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
You've been spying on me, Ernie?
You don't want to know. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Raptors.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 16-point game. Grant is out there with Scott. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Hardaway in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it's Green with the jam.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Lowry against Hardaway. Lowry with the ball. He has yet to score. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And the Raptors lead by 21. Green's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. On the wing, Hardaway. Over Lowry. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Green. Now here's Leonard. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Gasol on the high post. Lowry from outside. Good D by Hardaway. And it's the Magic's ball. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. To the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Now Lowry, outside Leonard. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Lowry against Hardaway. And it's Grant in the corner. O'Neal kicks to Hardaway. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Down low, here's Anderson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marc Gasol. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the Magic, Nick Anderson. 2 shots.
2.
That free throw good from Anderson. Both free throws good from Anderson. Raptors leading by 22. Outside Leonard. Siakam kicks to Leonard. Gasol, a screen on Scott. A 3 from Leonard. Orlando grabs the miss. O'Neal's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Scott the pass to Grant. And he gets it to go.
With the ball around the hoop, Horace Grant, a tough man to stop.
Green against Anderson. Green, the pass to Lowry. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Your dance team.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Anderson finds Hardaway. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hardaway has got 6.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Siakam. Lowry can't get it to go.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Gasol with the steal. On the wing, Green. Defended by Anderson. Here's O'Neal. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Scott dishes to O'Neal. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. And no good that time.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Here's Anderson, and he can't bank that one in. Pass to Siakam, and here's Leonard from 3. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Hardaway. To the inside, Grant. The shot will not fall. Good D by Siakam. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Leonard. Rebound by the Magic.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Hardaway passes to Scott. And here's Anderson, guarded by Green. To the middle. Grant in the post, covered by Siakam. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Your 407 dance team.
Now here is Lowry.
Magic foul. Nick Anderson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Gasol, a screen on Hardaway. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Grant. And stolen by Siakam. Hardaway against Lowry. Siakam outside. Inside, here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. And that's 19 points for Kawhi Leonard. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Scott against Leonard. Scott kicks to Hardaway. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. And stolen by Gasol. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 6. Can they get it? Scott, good. Scott's got 5 now.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside, Green. And here's Leonard from 3. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Anderson. Here's Hardaway. Now recovering. Lowry against Hardaway. Count the basket. Hardaway has got 4 points in the quarter.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Green kicks to Lowry. Scott against Leonard. Shoots over Scott. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 23 points.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight, one of the all-time great two-way players.
Pass to Scott, and stolen by Leonard. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Let's see the connected. Brought to you by AT&T. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Over in the corner, Gasol. Back to Leonard.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Green against Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry kicks to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Hardaway. 8 points for him. And here's Anderson from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Lowry dishes to Leonard. Pass to Gasol. Shoots over Grant, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. So it's Orlando now. Hardaway passes to Anderson. Back to Hardaway. On the wing, Scott. Will it go? Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Gasol. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Leonard. 25 points in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Here's VanVleet. Evans with the rebound. And it's Orlando's ball. stolen by Van Vliet. And here's Leonard. Van Vliet outside. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Raptors 5 right now. Jody Meeks out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. Now here's Powell. Van Vliet with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Meeks. That shot no good. Good D by Hardaway. Pass to Shaw. To the paint. Here's Havens. Left side, Turner. And it's Hardaway atop the key. 2 on the clock. Shoots over Meeks. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here's Meeks. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Meeks.
Set him up properly. Van Vliet will knock that down.
Orlando with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded by Meeks. Back to Hardaway. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Powell outside. Pass to Ibaka. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, do you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
Hardaway finds Turner. Here is Shaw. Three-pointer. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And Orlando making a change here. O'Neal's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jody Meeks. Here's Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Boucher. Puts up a deep 3. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. To the inside. Stolen by Anunoby. Powell for 3. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Hardaway has got 4 points in the quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Turner against Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
I'd keep getting it to Ibaka. He's scoring it well. Serge in charge.
Pass to Hardaway. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Hardaway has got 11 points here in just the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Van Vliet outside. Now Ibaka. Turner covering. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Now here's Van Vliet. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And the first one drops.
And not the big you want at the line. Ibaka can really hurt you from there.
Scotty's checked in for Royal. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Anderson for three. They get it back. The kick out to Scott. The three-pointer, no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Takes a three. And again, Toronto no up.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Shaw. O'Neal against Anunoby. O'Neal is double. Here is Shaw. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. And there the Magic with another bucket.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Van Vliet with it. Inside, it's deflected. Hardaway with the steal. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Pass to Shaw. Now here's Shaq. Defended by Ibaka. Clock at 6. And it's Shaq missing. And it's the Raptors ball. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Ibaka sets the pick for Anunoby. High post Ibaka. And it falls over the rim and in. Ibaka's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
Anderson up top. And here is Hardaway. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardaway's got 20 points.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Ibaka right side. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here are the Magic now. Here is Shaw. And here's Shaq. He's guarded by Anunoby. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's the pick. Pass to Anunoby. Top of the key, Ibaka. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 21 points in the game.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Shaw passes to Scott. Now here's Anderson. Over Williams. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. Now Williams. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Anderson. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Hardaway. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Raptors' ball. Williams in the post, working on Anderson. Here's Van Vliet. Powell finds Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. The 19-footer is on the money. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I like Van Vliet's shot selection. Terrific at looking to score when he sees the opportunity.
Here is Shaw, covered by Van Vliet. Here's Scott. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Van Vliet with a screen on Hardaway. Powell, the pass to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Outside, Scott. On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Powell. Hardaway against Powell. Hardaway kicks to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Raptors.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Van Vliet with a screen on Hardaway. The drive by Powell. Van Vliet wide open. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Anderson passes to Shaw. Here's O'Neal. Defended by Ibaka. O'Neal dishes to Scott. Back to O'Neal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
O'Neal taking 2 shots.
Two.
That's good from O'Neal.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for Shaw. And Toronto also making a switch. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Norman Powell. O'Neal hits them both. Here's Van Vliet. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Lin. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you have to admire the aggressiveness of Lin, constantly looking to draw the foul on his shot.
Taking 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And Lin has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Smith checked in for Toronto. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Hardaway. to the middle. It's stolen by Ibaka. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Fires for three. That shot off the mark. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Shaq with the screen. Here's Hardaway. And Shaq with the slam. Good percentage from the field for Shaq today. No surprise from one of the all-time leaders in that department. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Craig Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now we present the player of the game,